I grew up in what you would describe as inner city Los Angeles. I was born in Hollywood, actually, a little fun fact. But then we moved, I lived with my mom and dad at first when we lived in Moreno Valley in Fontana, but they divorced due to like certain issues, like, domestic violence and things of that nature, real tough stuff to deal with. So then my mom moved us into a small neighborhood right on the borderline of Compton and Carson. And it was just like, it was rough growing up. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. And sometimes we didn't have like hot water at the house or just things. So I remember when we first got there, we were sleeping in one room, shared with my mom, my brother, and my sister. And I remember, it was the norm to hear things such as gunshots at night. You could walk outside and, you can collect bullets around like 4th of July or around New Year's. And we used to play with the bullets and like flick them at each other. Academics, for my mom, that was off top. Like that was understood. Like she said, my job is to provide you with all the things that you need and some of the things that you want. And your job is that report card. She always instilled in us that it's not if you're going to college, it's what college are you going to. But I did get the opportunity to go to Marist. They gave me, in that conference, it's a non-football scholarship conference, just like the Ivy League, similar to that. So they gave me financial aid, like grants and stuff like that, which actually amounted up to like what you would call a full ride scholarship, essentially. So I ended up deciding to go there and stuff. It was the opportunity I saw that was my best fit at the time. So I ended up going to Marist, and I enjoyed it at first. I think I redshirted my first year, and that's when I really started to train and to eat. So I went from, when I first showed up, I was 159, to the end of the year, I was 203. So at this point, I become an entirely different athlete than I was. So now I'm starting to see like, wow, I think I can maximize my potential as an athlete and probably take my talents elsewhere. I think the scholarship opportunities have pretty much given me a yes where there was a no. It's pretty much reaffirmed that yes, you do need to do this and you are going to do this. When it was actually a no, you actually don't have the money, or you don't come from the background where someone could pay for this for you. But it showed me that I wasn't qualified, but I was chosen. We actually founded an organization called TCU Spark, and it stands for Strong Players Are Reaching Kids. Basically what we do, we go into the community, we go to local elementary schools, middle schools, youth program, and simply put, we just give hope to a hopeless situation. We try to breathe life into a dying situation. That's what we like to do. And we encourage kids to have a strong mindset, to be that 1%. We talk about college, and the main thing we do, we just stand in front of them and we tell them our stories. And I think it's so pivotal because we all have different perspectives. We're all from different places, different socioeconomic backgrounds, different experiences with football, with life, with school. And I know it's gonna be one kid in that crowd that really takes that to heart and is really sitting on the edge of his bed late at night thinking, you know what? I might actually be able to do this. I'm studying economics and I'm minoring in mathematics and sociology. I'll be graduating in May 2017. Thanks to TCU and the Big 12, I'm a champion for life.